All right, guys, we're kind of off and running. This is an older video that I had, and I'm doing a voiceover on because it rained all last weekend, and it's been raining all week. And even when I get home now from work, it's dark by like 7. So I'm running out of time to ride bikes. If I can't get it in on a weekend, I'm kind of screwed. It's been a busy week for me anyways this week, trying to get everything ready. I'm ordering things online and stuff, getting ready for this trip to Lectric. I am flying out on Sunday morning, and I'm getting there at about 4:30, I think. So hopefully I'll get into my hotel room. They sent out vouchers for Uber, so I'm going to Uber from the airport and then Uber from the hotel back to the airport when I leave. Hopefully that works out. I've never Ubered before. That's not true. I Ubered once. I sold my father-in-law's car, and me and him had an Uber back to his house after the car was sold. So I have Ubered once, but it's new for me. So we get the itinerary sent to us, so I know what's going on anyways. It looks like Monday we're going to be riding one of two bikes. I also know what the bikes are. I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't want to be the one that spreads the word right off the bat. I don't know if Lectric's trying to keep this under the hat a little bit, so I will let you guys know as soon as I can. I will try to get videos up while I'm there, and they may be a little crude, but I do want to get something up so that you guys know what's going on. It's quite interesting for me because one of the bikes that they are redoing is not even a year old, and that seems strange to me unless they're radically changing it. And like I said, maybe they're putting a pinion gear on it. The other one might have that on it too. Who knows? We'll see when I get there. But I do know what both of them are, and one is due to happen because it's an older model. I'm surprised that it's not another model that's even older than that one. But that's what's going on there. I'm looking forward to that. We are going to have a dinner that I've told you guys about. They're also buying lunch every day, it seems, and it looks like a good time, like I said. I'll tell you though, when I get back on Wednesday, I am going to have an awful lot of videos to do. So I've got some catching up to do. I have one bike in the garage now that I need to do something with. And I also have another one coming in. So the bike in the garage is a 26-inch e-scoot step through. It's a 350 watt, 20 mile an hour, 36 volt 10.4 amp hour battery. They claim it's got a range of 40 miles on it. So this is not something that is going to be really hill friendly or anything like that, but I honestly took this thing in because I think it would be great for senior citizens, probably in like Florida, or there's plenty of places in the country that are pretty flat, and all they need is this bike with the 350 motor on it. This thing peaks at 500 watts. This thing is going to be something that is easy to handle. It's a step through, it's low, they can step through it. It looks really nice, so I can't wait to show you guys. But it is not for everybody. This bike is meant, as far as I'm concerned, more for the person that lives in a smaller, flat area that is going to do probably 2 to 5 miles of riding when they go out. But I think it's awesome for that, and that's why I took it in. Like I said, can't wait to show you guys this bike. And we have another bike coming in. So Radio Flyer is sending me a bike. I have shipping information on it, and I am supposed to have it this Friday. So hopefully by the time you see this, I will already have that, and I'll have a short out. But I'm not very hopeful because it is still showing in transit. And if it's not local quite yet, because today is Thursday, it's probably not going to make it here on Friday. I might get it on Saturday. Who knows? So Sunday I'm out of here. Like I said, I've already told these people that getting these videos done, it could take some time because I was going away. And I'm going to prioritize the Lectric videos first because I'm going out there, and these things are going to be fresh, and I want to get these videos out there. We also have to do a air pump, which I'm not going to do a individual video on it, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm probably going to blow up the tires on one of the bikes, and I will mention the pump. That's all I'm obligated to do. But guys, this is a pretty nice pump. It is a small pump like the other one that I got, and it's definitely something that you might want to buy. And I believe I have a 20% discount on this one, so it's, you know, if you're in the market for a small pump that you can carry, this one looks pretty good. The other thing is the sign company that sent me the sign, which if you've seen my short, you've probably already seen the sign in the background. Thing looks awesome. I've been playing with it, seeing what I can do with it color-wise and stuff, because I wasn't crazy about how it looked on the video, going multiple colors all the time. I think it was a little too busy, but I have found a way to set that on one color, and I'm going to probably pick a color, put it on it, change it up once in a while, but I like it. So that's, you know, some of the big things that's going on here, and that's really big for me, because just going to this Lectric, I was going to say convention, but it's a bike unveiling, is super big. I never thought in a little over a year I would be at this point in doing this YouTube stuff, so I'm really happy with this. I hope you guys feel the same way, you know, that this channel is progressing, the, you know, subscribers that I got, and hopefully I'm going in the right direction. We are going to change some things up here to make my life easier, and to hopefully make the videos better, because I think I'm lacking in a couple of areas, so I'm going to try again to make the videos better. So enough said about that. But when I do start changing up the videos, I would like some feedback on it. You know, if you guys like it, don't like it, or whatever, please let me know, and that'll make my channel stronger in the end. So my channel is getting pretty strong. We're going to be at 3,000 before I know it. I'm at 27 and change now. I think 2742 or something as of tonight. So it's growing pretty fast, and I'm very happy with that. I am probably going to repeat some videos that I've done in the past, because there's a lot of people asking me. One of the things is doing a brake bleed. I failed the last time I did it because one of the cameras was not running, so I missed the whole thing down on the as far as down on the caliper. So I'm going to try to redo that, and I'm going to do it with a voiceover so I can concentrate more on doing good video work so that everybody can see what's going on. That's one of the things that I think I'm lacking, is I'm trying to talk at the same time I'm doing it, and I think it would be easier to cut up the video showing what I'm doing and doing a voiceover on it. So we will be doing some voiceovers on some of these videos in the future. I am also going to try to concentrate on more talking about the bike stuff, keeping it interesting. You guys are on here to, you know, talk about bike stuff, not me just running down the road, running my mouth off about everything that's happening in my life. So I try not to do that, but I end up doing that. So like I said, we're going forward. We're going to be changing it up a little, trying to make things more interesting. So again, you know, if I do something good, let me know. If I do something bad, let me know about that too. All right, enough of that. Moving on. So some of the other new things for the channel is I have a new drone ordered. I wasn't all that crazy about the first drone, but DJI came out with their own drone, and I said, you know what? It's 4K. The other drone is not 4K. So every time I upload a video and I use drone footage, it ends up being in high definition. So there's a lot of subscribers out there that are watching on TVs and they're watching in high definition. So I'm trying to put out the best quality video that I can. Like I said, I don't use the drone much, but when I do, I don't want my video brought down to 2K. Anybody that wants to buy the old drone, let me know. The other thing I have is I have a new DJI camera coming in. They came out with the Action 5. It's Action 5 Pro. It's a little bit better quality. It does some things that I was interested in. I said, you know what? I'm going to get it. So I have it coming. I will have it when I go down to Phoenix. And that way there, I can hopefully use that camera if it all works out. Again, I'm getting close to the deadline here. I've got to get everything figured out. We're going to be riding on... So they sent me a map, and it appears we're going to be riding in a desert botanical garden. So that'll be interesting. And it's supposed to be over 100. I mean, they're talking like 104 to 108, something like that while I'm there. So it's a dry heat, I hear, so that'll be good, I guess. But it's definitely going to be warm. So I'm going from, it's cooling off quite a bit up where I am. Our high peak of the day is probably 75 now, and then it goes down from there. We're into the 50s and lower at night right now, so that's why I want to move south for sure. You know, I don't really like the cold. I put up with it for years. Very nice place up here in New Hampshire, beautiful scenery, all that, but I think I'm headed for the Carolinas for sure. I don't know if north, south, and again, my wife would like to be in Maryland, so we might be more north and close to Maryland. Who knows? Hey, Bruce, I'll see if I'm there, though. You said you wanted to be my neighbor, so maybe you can move, a little south, and we'll be neighbors in our old age. That would be fun. Yeah, trying to juggle all this stuff in and, have a full-time job is a pain in the neck, so... Bruce, I'm going to do you a little favor. You've been asking for me to do a video when I'm at work because you wanted to see me painting. So I am going to show you what I do on my daily average day during the week. And then I come home and try to do this YouTube stuff. So Bruce, this is for you, buddy. This is me off to work today. This is what I do in my daily routine. I am headed off to work. Takes me about 45 minutes to get there. And when I get there, I start painting cars. All right, here we are in the booth. I am getting the tire cover on the car. This car is a used car for an Audi dealership. This is an Audi Q5. If it was an insurance job for a customer, the headlights and the grille and everything would be taken out of this car. Well, actually, we would take the bumper off this car and the fender would be gutted. If we take and do a painted door, the handles come off, the moldings come off, everything come off. But dealers don't like to pay any money, so they get everything masked up. So that's why this is a little bit of a... mask job. So there may be people out there that know what they're doing and going, oh, this guy's doing it the wrong way. Yeah, this is a dealership job. So unfortunately, you guys buy these cars, and I buy them too. They call them certified cars. Yeah, it doesn't really mean, just means it doesn't show up on the Carfax. Just remember that, guys. These higher end cars, we deal with a lot of Audis and stuff. They can be self-insured, so it will never show up on a Carfax. Just remember that it could have been hit by a train. Just trying to teach you guys something here today. So I put the bag over this. We've got the hood open because I am trying to push the lines back as far as I can. That way there you will not see any lines on this. If the hood was shut, you may see a paint line where that hood was shut. So we open the hood. It's a pain in the ass to do, but I do it anyways to try to make the job a little bit better. I mean, this is an Audi, and the dealership is kind of picky. They're actually very picky, but they don't want to pay any money, like I said. So we do have to cut some corners, unfortunately. If this was your car and it was an insurance job, unless you have some crappy insurance, which is pretty much all of them, but some are better than others. I don't even want to get into that, but so I'm masking this up. I just put some tape on that top there so that it would make it stop from like flapping all over the place. I am now washing this with a water wash type cleaner. This water wash takes off any contaminants that could be taken off with the water. If you have a coffee stain, and we use like a solvent, now I'm using a solvent on it. A coffee stain will not come off as solvent. Water has to come off with a water cleaner, and then anything that's like pitch or whatever, something like that on it, or anything that's chemical related has to come off with this other chemical wash. So we do 2 washes on it, and sometimes I actually put a alcohol type wash on it too, which will destatic it. If I'm doing bumpers, something like that, sometimes I will also use that. I am now going to tack this thing off and blow it off. This solvent takes a little while to dry, so we blow it off and it helps it dry because air movement helps, solvent and water dry. We use a water-based paint, and I will be blowing this thing. We have air movers in the booth that I can put on, and I can walk away and it'll do it, but a lot of times I do it by hand to speed up the process here. I am now applying a waterborne paint. I will end up putting 3 coats of this on. It's black. This is a black metallic, but blacks, whites, stuff like that cover really good solid colors, or if it's got heavy metallic in it, covers pretty good. A lot of these new cars come with pearl coats in them. They cover awful. I can go in with a pearl red and end up putting like 10 coats of paint on it, and it all takes time. I am now using an air amplifier, so I'm putting the air hose onto this thing. It is also picking up not only air from the air hose, it's picking up air from the room, so it's amplifying the air that's going through it. And being waterborne paint, you have to, it cures by, not cures, but it dries by air movement. So I'm now putting a second coat of paint on this car. Normally, this is a blend refinish, so if you notice, I do not put color all the way to the door. That way there, the color of the fender to the door will be the exact same color, so there will be no color difference. I am actually painting the entire bumper on this because, as you know, bumpers get chipped, so I try to put color on it, even though I only get paid to blend refinish it. And that's a whole nother story about how I get paid. I do not get paid by the hour. I get paid by the job. I am getting a percentage on this. So this is the third coat. It's just an orientation coat. Now you're going to see the automatic blowers come on when I walk out and put them on. So the last coat, I'm going to start mixing up my clear and stuff for this job. And it takes about 10 minutes, just so you know, in between coats to get it to dry. This is the clear coat I'm putting on now. I will end up putting 3 coats of this clear coat on. It's a high solids clear coat. We use PPG products. Like I said, the paint is a waterborne paint. In some states, you have to use waterborne. California, it's mandatory. New Hampshire, it's not mandatory. You can still use solvent. But the waterborne paint actually matches the manufacturer colors much better, so that's why we do that. We never square anything anyways, for the most part. We always do a blend refinish. Like I said, if this was an insurance job, not that our insurance companies want to pay for it. Insurance companies are really cheap, let me tell you. But they do pay to take moldings off and stuff, so you don't have paint failure or anything like that. There's a possibility around these headlights and moldings, where the grill is, that there could be paint failure where it wasn't sanded, where you can't get in there to sand it because the grill's in there. But like I said, dealerships don't want to pay. They want to pay as little as possible to get these cars on a lot looking decent. That's what I go through every day. We do quite a few dealerships. It's not our main business. Our main business, our money-making business, is the insurance stuff. Quite a bit of it. We do a lot of high-end cars. This is an Audi. There's a Volvo. If you can see it through the windows there, there's a Volvo. I believe that's an XC60 sitting out there ready to come in. I believe that one's a customer car, so that one is insurance, and the door handles and stuff are pulled out of that one, and the molding's off. So we are back to the video. So Bruce, I hope you enjoyed me doing that. The car went on bake after that. With that car, with that particular clear that I used on that thing, will bake in about 12 minutes. So that's my day, guys. I just repeat it over and over again. So we are back to riding the bike today. And I just, like I said, I was trying to put this video together. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this today. I hope that next Saturday I have the weather cooperates. I will be coming home on Wednesday. I've got a lot of videos to do, but I will try to get out there to do a ride. I will try to make it somewhat of a special ride because I have the time, because I am taking Thursday and Friday off. And I've already used up all my sick days and my vacation time, so I'm on my own dime on this vacation. But it's not a vacation, it's a business trip, and I wouldn't miss it for anything, because to me this is a privilege to be invited down to Lectric. So I am going to bring this thing to you guys. So stay tuned, guys. I will see you next Saturday. We'll have some sort of a video. We are going to have a lot of content coming out about Lectric and what's going on down in Phoenix. I was thinking about doing a live thing, but I don't even know how to do it, and I don't know who would tune in for the live thing. But guys, thanks very much. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe on your way out. And thanks very much, guys, for watching. Love you guys all. Bye. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you.